Hello, dosto. How are you all? I hope you all are good, doing well in your field. So today we are start basically in Python, taking user input in Python, like how to take input from the user, right? So we all know using input command we can take input from the user, right? Like in Python you can take input from the user to using input functions, right? Like you ask to your friends or someone like what's your name, so where you use input functions, right? So you write here like print and then input and then what is your name. Get it? Next thing is like you ask your friends to age, so print input and then age, right? And another thing is like print input qualification, anything that you ask to someone, right? So you use their input functions. Get it? Next is we will discuss about here typecasting, and this is the very important topic, like what is typecasting. So basically we understand in a very easy and understanding language like what is typecasting. So typecasting means you convert the value one from another. So what means like convert the value one from another? For example, you're going to the party and you change your shirt into t-shirt because you are going to party, right? So in that conditions Python is like automatically convert that thing, that is called implicit typecasting. So the shirt is convert into t-shirt automatically, right? So that is called implicit typecasting. So I read this like implicit typecasting in convert the data one from another automatically, right? So what is basically what's the example, like x is equal to, we write 2.5 and we all know like 2.5 is a float value, and y is equal to, I write here 2 and 2 is the integer value. Get it? And I add this float plus integer. Okay, so float plus integer, I add this and I write here. So what's the value is going? Value is 2.7, right? But one thing is noticed here, like I add float plus integer and the value is coming and the output is source basically in a float. Why? Because Python is automatically convert the um, value in float. Get it? So that's why it's shows the float value. Next thing is explicit typecasting. So explicit typecasting basically it converts one from another manually. It means changes by me or you, right? Manually changes when we are doing, that is called explicit typecasting. Like x is equal to, I write here 2.5, but this is written in inside the double quote. So this is Python is basically understand this thing is a string, right? Not understand float. So first I convert this string into float. So I write here y is equal to float and then the value. So I converting string into float, right? And after that we add this. So our value is 2.5 plus 6. So value is obviously in float, right? So there are common functions for typecastings like integer, float, dictionary, tuple, list, string, and none. So these all are common functions for typecasting. Get it? And one thing you note it in your diary, like Python automatically decided the value based on data. For example, you write in your screen print and type and you value, right? I write here 23, so it's print automatically. It knows, it decide the value, it knows, it generate the value is like it is an integer, right? You write another example, like you write print and then you write type and then you write in your screen s or Safia or for example your name. So it's print, it's a string value. Get it? Next thing is converting input into converting input using typecasting. So we now we all know about typecasting. It's basically converting one thing to another, right? So manually and automatically both. So there is basically converting input using typecastings, like age is equal to, I write here int and then I write enter your age. If you not write here int, you are not converting, right? So Python understand is as a string and we write here a number, right? So there are basically conflict. So that's why we write here integer and then enter your age and then I print age. Get it? Second thing is multiple inputs. So using a split like x comma y, and then you write here input. Input means take input from the user, and right here enter two numbers separated by spaces. Same as for custom separators. Custom separators means basically here we use comma xy, and then input enter two number separated by comma, and in upper separated by space. That's the difference between multiple inputs and custom separators. I hope you get it right. So this is all about today. I hope you like it and enjoyed the session, and in my next video I will discuss about more interesting topics. Actually I am discussed about strings, right? Actually I am discussed about strings, and yeah, so stay tuned. And if you like this video, then like it, share it anywhere where you want, and subscribe my channel. So till then, bye bye dosto.